So here we have another problem. 3 minus 4 over 9 to the power of x minus 4 over 81 to the power of x. And right away we recognize that we can rewrite the 81 to base 9. Right? Let's do that. So we have 3 minus 4 over 9 to the power of x minus, and of course 81 can be rewritten as 9 square, right? So that's 9 square to the power of x is equal to 0. Now, one thing we can do easily is to, let me just rewrite. So this is really 4 over 9 to the power of 2x. But this can be rewritten as 9 to the power of x. And we can put the 2 out here easily. Alright? Equal to 0. And then we can use substitution and let 9 to the power of x be equal to y. And if we do that, then we'll have 3 minus 4 over y, since we're letting 9 to the power of x be equal to y, minus 4 over y squared, since 9 to the power of x is equal to y, is equal to 0. And now we need to get rid of the denominator. So we can times both sides, each term here by the LCM here, which is y squared. So we can multiply each term by the LCM, which is here, which is y squared. So multiply y squared to each term here. So let me do this. So the y squared times this term, and y squared times this term, and y squared times this term, and y squared times 0. So where do we end up now? So y squared times 3, that's 3y squared. Y squared times 4 over y, so we have y into y squared, we end up with minus 4y. And y squared times y squared, this term no more, so we end up with just minus 4. And 0 times anything is 0. Good? So we end up there with a quadratic that we want to factorize. Notice that AC is minus 12. So we want to rewrite the minus 4. So we can rewrite the minus 4 as minus 6y plus 2y. Notice we still get minus 4 in the middle. And when you multiply minus 6 times 2, you get minus 12. Alright, so we have our groups. Alright, so first group with factor out 3y. Common factor, we end up with y minus 2. The other group, we factor out, the common factor there is 2. So we factor out 2. We end up with y minus 2. So this factorize is y minus 2, is a common factor there, and we have 3y plus 2. All of that equal to 0. So we're solving the equation, we equate both brackets to 0. So we end up with y equal to positive 2. Or we end up with solving this. Subtract 2 from both sides. So y will be equal to minus 2 over 3. So now, recall that 9 to the power of x equal to y. That's what we did, right? So, when my y equal to 2 here, so 9 to the power of x is equal to 2. Here, y to the power of x, 9 to the power of x is equal to negative 2/3. Good? So we log both sides. So log 9 to the power of x, log 2. Now this will throw out, because when you remember you log both sides, you cannot have the log of, you cannot log a negative value. So this will throw out. Alright? Because ln, we cannot log a negative number, can we? Alright, so we have this, so can bring the power to the front here. So we have x ln 9 equal ln 2. So solving for x, so we divide both sides by ln 9. Good, so ln 9 into itself, that's 1. So our solution is ln 2 divided by ln 9, which is 0.3155.